Let's continue now by animating the deformer. So I'm going to zoom out just a little bit more so I can see what I have here. So I'm going to just play the animation back. And what I want to make sure I do is at the very height of this animation, I want the box to be stretched out because we're going to follow it down. So the box evidently comes from even higher up. We have no idea where the box is coming from. So we have to assume that it's already in motion. So I'm going to take this squash and stretch, and on the factor, I'm going to go ahead and just increase it like so. And I'm going to keyframe the factor on frame 0. So let's go ahead and right click. So let's go ahead and add a keyframe to the factor. And we're going to go to where the box hits the ground on frame 8. And we're going to make the box squash. Now, what I actually want to do, I think, is on frame 7, I want to start to get the box a little bit more normal. So it's slowing down. I'll go ahead and add a keyframe here and just test that out. All right, starting to get a little bit more volume. On frame 8, where it hits, I want it to collapse in on itself a little tiny bit, like that. We'll add a keyframe. Once again, let's test it out. So it's falling, bam. All right, so it starts to do this. On frame 9, I want it to actually stretch a little bit more, like so. And then on frame 10, I want it to retain its full volume. So I'm going to put 100 in here. And let's see what that looks like. So the box is flying, 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 hits the ground, does a little bit of a bounce, and then regains its full form or its full volume. So boom, boing. Just helps to add a little bit more excitement to the animation. Deformers are a really, really great way to do that. Now, of course, feel free to explore and experiment with the different types of fall-offs on the shape that we have here. So you see we have infinite. You could try box, and they'll all give you different looks. So let me go ahead and just zoom in so we can just take a look. Look what capsule does to this box here. So each one of these different fall-offs affects the geometry in various ways. So, feel free to explore and to try different ones to see how it's going to affect what you want your animation to look like. All right, so I'm going to put mine back on infinite. All right, so now that we have that done, let's get to work on animating our cameras in the next lesson. So please save your work.